battles have yet to begin. Laughter will be had in gales and floods, but if not, at least there will be blood. The sorrow and loss may abound. We'll do our best to hold this hallowed ground.
Need guidance on life, auto, or homeowner's insurance? Contact Kate Woolman State Farm for all your insurance needs. Rates can be more affordable than you think, and protecting what matters most to you is important. Call Ben at 719-539-6265 and he'll set you up with what you need. That's 719-539-6265.
Cool. So you've all currently decided to head to the tower in the south.
We're gonna burn it down.
I'm sure that's what Casimir wants. Casimir doesn't even know what he wants. He has a feeling that he should go there.
Burn, baby, burn.
But for now,
yeah.
you're still walking through this beautiful forest. It's mid-morning, sun's shining. There are birds singing. Apparently one bird is off somewhere screaming in someone's ear.
Always. I did ask another one of the tiny servants to do it again. As long
Wake the hell up, Alpip!
as long as we're within 25 miles of the village, I will be sending constantly those messenger birds to Leon.
Is it? I have to ask. Is it the same ear doing the?
I will
Is
change
it the left
pitch.
ear, the right ear.
So the messenger. I can't tell the messenger exactly which ear to be doing it in or what direction to be doing it in. I could just say deliver this message for me. So it's
Even specifically who you give a description and trust the bird to find the right one that matches.
I traveled with a man. I gave him a good description. That's for sure. So,
I know.
Depending on
Just
if there's
saying.
too many, yeah. So some other people might be getting the message. I don't really care. Most of the time, they'll probably be finding Leon. Hopefully. Again, I don't actually know. But I will actually change the pitch once. For just one of the words, though. Instead of going, "Hee," I'll go, "Hee," and then for the next one, go back up to, "Hee."
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
That's gonna be a dissonant.
I'm terrified that I gave you this
second
idea.
or third? That's
You
gonna
did
be
actually, my
crunchy
home
if you
group
put those
gave
two
it
notes
before.
together.
Really?
Yeah, we started doing that a few weeks, well, more than a few weeks ago, in the home crew.
Because I was gonna do this with Veil Pip at some point with a message. Like, hey, can you make someone's ear ring with this?
Oh, yeah.
It's just such a good form of just mental
Torture.
abuse. Like, oh God, why won't it stop?
No.
So, as you're walking along, can we have one of you, and it can easily be the same person that it was previously, as you're moving through this forest, make a survival check for me.
I have another I'm pretty good at survival.
I'm decent-ish, and I'm proficient.
Okay, you're probably better at it than me, actually. I'm not proficient.
Do you wanna give numbers, or do you just wanna trust
Do you
me?
want to whip it out and compare?
I have a +5.
You wanna whip it out and compare, man? Huh? Clyde's packing.
Client's packing. Okay. So while we're going along as well in between these ritual casting, sorry, I have a few things that Edward does while traveling. Also the planty stuff every now and then, trying to gather up plants. But I'm going to spend as much time as I can constructing what looks to be a small little saddle to be put on as a backpack. But what I want to try to do is I want to try to use like little bits and bobs that I scavenged inside No Wood or
Maybe a
whatever the
front
place was
pack?
called.
Like one of those baby carriers that the baby's like
The
facing
front?
out.
Oh.
In the front, like
Yeah.
your personal healer on your front. No, I wanted to try to create something to where if I wanted to, I could throw myself forward
Like a catapult?
like a catapult, like a little
Like
random
from the backpack.
spring little backpack platform that goes ping and just shoots me.
Oh. Okay, that would make sense.
Okay. Give me.
I'm pulling out my tinker's tools.
Yeah. Oh right, you a tinker. You a tinker.
Yeah.
Tinker boy. Give me.
Hey, wait. Can Veilpip help on this since he's also proficient with tinker tools?
I am using a specific.
If you're both sitting on someone's shoulder, you can.
We're both on one
Small-
shoulder each.
One on each
Veil-
shoulder just...
Veilpip is small enough to sit on Clyde's shoulder, I think.
Is Clyde gonna have two little people on her shoulders?
Passing twigs,
She'll be like,
pieces
I
of
can
rope.
handle it. It's fine.
Some of it's just yarn I've
Just don't
twined
let the
together.
pressure get you.
I mean, Veilpip's also an artificer, so
No pressure.
So
No.
Mm-hmm.
He
I'm
can definitely help.
using spongecraft stuff here. We can make
Okay.
this thing effective within 10 minutes, but if we spend 8 hours on it, it's a permanent structure.
Okay, so you can definitely work on it over time. I'll
Yeah.
say.
Otherwise, it falls apart after a few minutes.
Veilpip's also got Mage Hand over here next to Edward as like just kind of third hand for him to use.
What's that third hand doing?
What are you doing?
What that hand doing?
Casting help.
I keep on
So,
seeing
while-
Smythe on. Okay, yeah. What are you saying?
So
I
while
see
I'm...
your brain turning.
Yeah. While we're walking, I would just like to periodically be casting Detect Magic. I'm trying to get a feel for what this forest is like, if there is residual Fey magic, if it's increasing, decreasing, if there's areas that I can map out where it's thicker or not.
Did you all hear that?
Hear what?
Oh, the car alarm's going off because of the big thunder boom.
Oh, no, I
Oh
can't
my
hear it.
gosh.
Okay. Let me quickly check something, because that's a good question in a forest like this. Well,
Where?
there's lots of faint glows of magic around. Just not every tree, but a lot of them have like the objects your companions carry are like glowing, to your magical senses, whereas these are more like a sense of magic just kind of shimmering, like almost as if it was a light that's like bouncing off it. So there's something there. There's a lot of evocation magic. There's a lot of warding magic, and it's all very subtle.
Okay.
There is also
Me, I'm magical. Hey, Veilpip, you got a staff?
Right.
You don't want?
Veilpip turns and go. You hear Veilpip going, me, 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 me. And Carl goes, "Staff that he doesn't want. No, he has a staff you could borrow.
Cool. Thanks. Can I borrow it?
Yeah.
Okay, and Veil Pip is gonna pull out his little gong mallet that's only about a foot long, and then you're gonna hear him go, "Beep, beep, 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 beep," and it goes, "Whoop," and it's suddenly 10 feet long. It is in fact a pole of collapsing.
I can't break this in half. Never mind. Sorry. Thanks though.
So
Hopefully that bought you
you
enough
actually
time.
notice like,
Would have been good information to have before you asked.
but you're
You're
trying to
just
break it
gonna-
in half.
You're gonna hear a quiet, and the pole goes back to normal size.
Aww.
Why deflated so fast?
Aw.
2 pump jump.
One must have good self-control over thy physical functions.
Casimir notices just about every school of magic, but it's a school implies a lot more form and structure to it. But in reality, schools are how wizards and scholars have subdivided it for their own understanding and purposes. In the natural world, it's a lot less clean.
So
But you feel
it's wild magic.
Yeah, very wild magic. You notice things that feel stronger in what fit in the realms of abjuration, enchantment, and transmutation and illusion are probably the stronger, but it's all very mixed together. There are definitely certain pockets that seem stronger. You'll have it where you'll actually glance at, you'll be walking past some bushes and, they seem a little stronger, and then you'll glance back and they feel like they're different than they were before in a subtle way that you can't quite tell. Catch senses of like things moving that might be magical. Is like you hear like animals in the bushes off in the distance. You can kind of get a little ping of something moving.
Is it magic?
That is magic, yeah.
Can I do an Arcana check to see if I can figure out what's out there?
Sure.
Might as well use this bonus for something, Okay, that is a 23.
You know that there's probably lots of creatures. Again, this so Arcana is like based on how well you like remember things and like your sense. This feels like a super old forest, and with the clue Nodor gave you of it having at least once been magical or fey, you can get a strong sense that you probably find like at least some living trees, maybe unicorns, probably even centaurs or living plants, or closer to sentient plant, moving, less sedentary plants.
One thing I will point out is that Veil Pip has high intelligence but low wisdom, so very smart, but maybe not very wise.
Okay. So yeah, you'll probably find cool stuff here.
This is definitely the stuff that he saw in some of those course books that he saw. And
Yeah.
no idea how to apply this to the real world.
There was talk of magic critters.
Yep,
That sounds tasty.
definitely magical.
Jeff.
Okay.
So I rolled a survival.
Okay.
I got 10.
Sorry.
It's
I
better
should not. My
than
apologies.
other rolls that I got.
Why
roll
is
a
Smythe not
2?
apologizing?
Because I
don't know.
chuckled. I chuckled when she said 10, and I realized that came across derogatorily, not the oh great, the way that I intended it to.
Oh, no, you're good.
Oh.
You're okay.
You're fine. I didn't notice.
You rolled a 10?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Okie dokie. I saw a dice move, but it wasn't even the one I threw.
Ba-ba-ba-ba. Actually, no, that
Okay.
wasn't creepy enough music. It was ba 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 ba.
Da 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 da.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
Da 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 da.
Da-da.
Ba
Da,
ba
da,
ba
da,
ba
da,
ba.
da.
Ba 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 ba.
Okay.
Welcome to
So, as you're
Barbarian,
moving,
everyone.
as you keep moving, it's very much like yesterday. You'll hear various animals. You'll see a pocket of wildflowers here, some vines there, a squirrel running along the branches up there.
Gorthin root. I need
Casimir is. What was that?
that. Gorthin root. I need that.
Yeah.
Great healing properties.
Edward collects lots of nice materials for what he needs. And Casimir, were you saying you were continuously pinging this?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm trying
So,
to
yeah,
I'm trying to create a mental map as not a map, but just get a feel for what's changing as I walk.
Okay.
Veil Pip would be helping Edward, actually.
Okay.
Just point out any plants I see.
Yeah, I've actually got a decent nature score, so I could roll for that.
Oh, we don't need to. Ritual
no, you-
cast find animal plant. So any plant I need, I could just find it.
I know. What else is Veil Pip gonna do? It's either that or he's just skipping through the woods. Come on.
Aw, that'd be so cute.
I mean, look, he's gonna be skipping through the woods even if he's gathering. It's just, look, he's got really short little legs, and this is the easiest way to get around, and he really does have a decent acrobatics score, so why not hop everywhere?
And
Why
I'm
not
assuming
happen?
that
So-
not Cazador, oh my god.
God, now you did it.
Casimir
What? Holmes. What? Sorry. who's
is just
talking?
like walking with his cane, just like sauntering.
Looking like he's doing nothing but
Sashaying down the street.
Sashaying
but actually paying
away.
very close attention to everything that is going on.
Sure,
Okay.
sure.
Every once in a while he's like,
Who's talking?
shimmy.
I said, hey, Blinken.
Hey, blinking.
What about a chew?
That's
You're
right.
walking along, and you actually catch a tiny hint of music on the wind. Smython, Casimir notices a definite increase in magic in the forest in front of them. It's like quickly going up. Okay. It's still this mess of just about everything, but it seems more tumultuous, almost like you were on a super calm river, and as you're walking closer, you can tell there's a sense of stronger current and maybe even like small rapids ahead.
Okay. Given my backstory that you have, what can I tell about the music?
Ooh. It is a pan flute.
Okay.
It is played very passionately. The music, you would call it probably jovial, but there's something else about it that like really riles up your emotions. Not like to anything in particular. It's just like, oh, I feel
It's
I
impassioning.
feel things. Yeah,
I
it's
must
impassioning.
dance.
Yeah, very much that. It's like, any of you, all of you are starting to hear it. You're like really wanting to move with it.
Veil Pip would like
I'm-
to roll a performance check to dance.
I'm going to pull out my own pan flute and see if I can match or harmonize with the melody. I'm going to try to tap into what I am feeling magically and see what if I can match or harmonize with it.
Okay.
Which I'm
Give me
thinking
a
performance.
Yeah, performance.
Can Velpip do the same? He just wants to dance.
So are you trying to play along, or are you just dancing with the music?
He just wants to dance to whatever he's hearing.
Oh, sure. Yeah, give a performance check also.
Is
I
that
don't have
using
pan flute. This will have to do.
is that using the homebrew rule of dexterity as a performance bonus check instead of charisma?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Michael 19.
Okay.
It's not terrible. Velpip has a 16 for his dance check.
Nice. So Veilpip just
For
starts dancing
performance?
around like the whole party,
That's fun.
and it like he's got really good footwork there, as far as you can tell underneath the robe and the hat. But you know, you could just see
You can see his
moving and
slippers.
swaying. Yeah, moving in time with the music. It looks really graceful, actually, more than you would have expected from what you normally see.
Right?
Casimir creates like a really good harmony with it, and like there's like half a heartbeat where you could almost swear that the music stopped, but then it just keeps going and is it picks up and is actually trying. It feels almost like the music or the musician is playing with you to see if you can keep up. And you do. You rolled really well, and so you just keep our playing, following along with the melody, harmonizing with it as you go. You feel a very strong sense of energy from it, and almost like you get a sense not of power. You're not becoming any more powerful, but you feel just a tiny bit more connected to the forest. Like just a strong sense of the life everywhere around you. The excitement of being in nature and being alive fills you.
That's a feeling I haven't felt in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I sense a presence. A presence I have not felt since.
Casimir doesn't know Star Wars. Can't use it to...
Hank. Yes,
he is from a
does.
galaxy far, far away.
Cass knows Star Wars quite well.
Not Carlcast. Or whatever. Oh, whatever.
I had to say it. He told me to. Sorry, Star Wars reference. Let's carry on.
Michael, you
Rogue
know
One,
this.
everyone.
Oh,
Rogue One.
I got it. I got it a second before you said it. Yeah. Cass. Oh, right. Cassian. Got it. Yep. Okay.
Yeah,
Cassian,
told me to.
yeah.
Cassian.
No, the
Cass
Oh,
told me
Cass.
to.
He told me to.
Yeah. But yes, it's been a long time since I saw that one. It's such a good movie.
I was
Such
like,
a good
somebody's
character.
gonna get that.
Yeah, it's like,
Somebody.
I'm
telling
glad
you,
the one wearing a Star Wars shirt did.
Yeah.
But the one with the Star
No.
Wars banner behind them didn't.
This is the way.
He's got
Anyway,
DM brain.
do you all... Yeah, DM brain. Do you all move closer? Stay where you are? What are you doing?
How close are we to it?
You don't know. You just hear it coming on the breeze. It sounds probably like a clearing or two over ahead of you.
Okay, so you're making this sound like a good time. He's making it sound like a fun time. Do we want to meet the person playing this weird instrument that... I don't know. Or
Do
do
we
we
know
want
if
to...
anybody's playing?
Is it a banjo?
No, it's a pan flute.
It is not a banjo.
Okay. Just wanted to ask. I needed to make sure it's not a banjo.
Casimir
Alright.
pauses for a second and says, "You never know. They might taste good."
Okay, let's go on a cooking trip.
Oh my goodness.
Casimir will attempt to follow, keeping a very wary eye on his magical senses, being alert for danger.
And are the rest of you following him?
Or I'm following them. I don't know if. Valpip was on the
Are
ground.
the little things
dancing.
on your shoulders following?
I mean, I think so. I think me and Edward are still involved in some crafting shenanigans.
If it's
Not
been a day,
walking.
then we should be good.
Oh, a whole day now already?
Oh no,
How long has it been?
maybe 2 hours.
2 hours. That's it?
Yeah, we still got a bit to go, don't we?
Oh, definitely. You're still in the forest. They said you had to leave the forest and go down across the fells to.
Also, this whole
The,
time, Carl is just sitting, like, gently nesting in the top of Clyde's hair. Or Clyde's hair.
Clyde's hair.
Clyde's
tail.
hair. Clyde's hair.
Clyde's tail.
Look,
Does Clyde have a
Elephants
tail?
have tails?
the Clydesdale
That's a
thing
good question.
is just rotting my brain. I'm sorry. It's
not
my
sure.
fault I spread that out into the world, but I'm not sorry.
We should go check it out. I think it sounds like fun. Even though that old geezer dude told us not to, trust the music.
Well,
I'll be fine.
It's not a
Yeah.
what's wrong
banjo.
with music?
We'll be
Music's
fine.
always fun.
Yeah! What's a banjo?
He didn't
I'm
say
kidding. I know
not
what a
to-
banjo is.
He didn't say not to trust the music. He said to be cautious. If we
Veil Pip is playing an illusion banjo in the background. There's no sound involved. He's just playing it.
Cautiously, we will be. I personally won't get too close,
Sneaky, sneaky?
but we can go.
We want to go sneaky, sneaky?
Sneaky, sneaky.
Sneaky breaky.
Yeah, sneak
Sneaky
up on the
badooky.
music.
And
Is that how you say it in Gnomish? Sneaky badiki?
Ah, yes. Sneaky. No, she's now Russian. Sneaky breaky, you're your donkey. Actually,
Because no-
actually, that's Ukrainian. My
Donkey.
mistake.
I'll tell you
Okay.
what. Why don't you all sneak, and I will draw their attention into the open.
Carl's gonna point his feather up and go. He is wearing very loud armor. He might not be the best bet to do this. And he's just gonna point at. He's just gonna pull out one of those great big red fingers they use at sports games, and he's gonna point at a Veil Pip.
Veilpip doesn't have armor, does he?
No, he's in scale armor. He's in medium armor. Remember?
Oh, I
Yeah,
did
so he
forget
has.
that.
So he does have a decent stealth bonus, but he has disadvantage on stealth checks. That being said, he could take it off if this is important. It's
Maybe you could be like his
It's
magical
fine.
assistant and Starfish and I can sneak around.
or Clyde could just pick him up and carry him.
Yeah, would I get a...
Or that.
He's 45 pounds, so he's not very big compared to you.
Do you have any plans for, while carrying him, keeping his armor from jingling?
It's scale armor, so it wouldn't make a huge amount of jingle. Unless you're like
Scale.
shaking him up and down like a salt shaker, then he'd make noise. But
Jingle, jingle!
yeah, it's not like chainmail where it's like just yeah, it's not
But-
chain on chain.
I will wrap him up like a baby and carry him like a baby again.
He's just getting swaddled.
Okay.
Leave his hands free. He needs his
Swaddle the
hands
Veil
free.
Pip.
Here, no, hold your hands up, Veil Pip. Okay, now swaddle him.
No. It's
Okay.
fine. He's got mage hand just sitting there right in front of him.
Can you cast like that? I feel like this is restraining you.
Can Veilpip. His sister is not here. We've established this. Can Veilpip cast Firebolt into the sky? His usual little pull out a single shot. What is the name of those things? Roman candles. He wants to pull out a single shot Roman candle. Can he do that with Mage Hand?
You cast stuff with Mage Hand?
Sure, right now you can.
Yeah, since I'm not actually casting at anyone. Otherwise, I would not do that because. Actually, no. That's.
Oh
a
wait,
Carl
wait,
roll.
wait. No, you can't.
Yeah, I think so.
Double check.
I think there's a
Nah.
feat for it usually. Like arcane
Yeah, it has to be
tricksters,
like
I think
physical
they can.
stuff, but it can't
They
even
can
activate
cast
magic
through
things.
Mage Hand?
Yeah, I think there's a specific subclass that I know can do it, but I think it's subclass specific. Like they can do more things with their mage hand than anyone else can. Like it's a primary
Yeah.
focus
Oh.
use of the.
But you can use it more for like doing physically things.
Okay, never mind then.
I am delighted by that revelation, though. Casting a fireball Roman candle up into the sky when we're trying to sneak up onto someone?
I was noticing that.
Yeah, I was wondering why you were.
That's
Oh,
that's a
wait,
clear
we're trying to-
signal.
I completely forgot we're trying to sneak.
I know. That's
Wait, we're trying to sneak
why
as
I'm
I'm being
swaddling you.
swaddled in a
that's why I was
cloak.
swaddling you.
Yeah, I
That's why
can
we're
see.
leaving-
All right, guys, let's go.
Maybe
That's true.
restraining him so he can't cast is a good idea.
Maybe.
Yeah, probably.
Sneaking.
This is how we sneak in my language.
Look, we've
This
already
is how we
established
sneak.
Veilpip doesn't know what's going on from underneath his hat very much. He has failed every perception check you've thrown at him so far,
What is
so...
going on under there?
All right.
Look, okay, if you
So-
want to know, it's just Pedro P.
Pedro, Pedro, Pedro.
Edward, are you still on Clyde's shoulders also?
I was gonna look at Cass. But, hey, Cass, you want me to play dumb on your shoulder and be like a pet? Then you have like backup and company if things go bad. But they'll just consider me a pet. Because let's face
That's not a terrible plan.
I'm a raccoon. Cool. I'll
Yeah.
jump over to Casimir's shoulder.
It sounded like there was a butt in there.
Not a terrible plan. But I'm terribly racist towards raccoons.
Yeah, but however,
We
Not as
call
bad
that
as
we
the
call
yell
that
towards
specious.
pigeons.
not a terrible
Towards
plan.
pigeons.
But everyone has one.
Everyone gets one.
Everyone has a butt.
All right.
Plan or a terrible one?
All right. Clyde, roll a stealth check for me.
Guidance before I jump over.
Okay. An extra.
Oh yeah, I was wondering when you were going to do this.
Oh.
Oh, not that kind of
Apologies.
guidance. Never mind.
No.
What'd you get?
Huh?
What
Give
would
me
you
some
get?
guidance on
you need auto?
homeowners in Europe. In Europe?
Call
Sheriff?
719-539-6265.
Stealth.
We'll get you eventually, we swear.
Well, it's gonna be there. Stealth plus 3. Cool. 10 total, including the D4.
Wow, you're rolling bad today.
Yeah.
Oh.
You feel like you're moving, decently quiet.
I rolled a 1.
Are you having that feeling where you're running in a dream and you're just like in slow motion the whole
Not
time?
going anywhere?
Except the whole
I
time
am,
you're just
I'm
clunk, clunk,
moving.
clunk, 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 clunk.
No, she's using my stealth when I'm in playing airsoft. I'm sneaky, like a moose.
You don't see me!
Yeah, hey, look, I am incredibly
Stealth check.
sneaky if it's foggy, and I am holding perfectly still on a foggy road at night. You might not see me.
So you are, in fact, a terminated bile spewer. Understood.
Basically, yes, basically.
Too bad it's a sunny day and the sun is shining through the trees. Fortunately, there's music playing, so it might cover up any sounds you're making.
Sun is shining,
All right.
tank is clean.
Thanks, Clayton.
Y'all
Still
move
just chilling.
through. In her arms, or are you walking? That looks like walking movement.
I mean, how much can you dance while being swaddled like a baby?
I'm trying to determine what you're doing. You're like, I'm doing
she's-
this, but I'm like,
she-
but you were
no,
doing something
No,
else.
he's doing this. She's just holding it.
Yeah, it could be,
Got
it
his
could be him
own
being balanced.
theme
Who knows?
music?
It's like,
What's going on here?
Yeah. How come his theme music just shows Edward? What the heck?
It's amazing.
No, he's just being carried. He's just doing this.
Bobbing his head.
He's just bobbing his head to the beat.
Cool. All right. You make your way forward. You see like a cluster of leaves and a hedge. Casimir walks through it. Clyde,
Quick
you
question.
start.
Sorry.
Yes.
This is gonna sound like an incredibly dumb question.
Okay.
Are standard swords in this world made out of steel?
Yes.
Okay. Does steel count as iron?
It would.
Yes.
Okay. Just checking. Please. All right. So I'm walking forward. Still playing along.
Adding carbon to iron does not make it not iron.
Yeah. And I know exactly why you're asking that, and I love the mythology of that. I'm trying to know mechanically how that works. I'm not sure. We'll find out.
We'll find out.
So you walk through this hedge. You notice that it's got like a little bit of pulsing magic. It's like going in time with the music. Clyde, you start sneaking around the side. You can see like little patches through the trees and the bushes. You can't quite tell what's over there yet, but you're sneaking. Casimir and Edward, you come through the hedge, and they part to reveal a small pond of sparkling water that is almost impossibly blue. Very deep blue. A creature with the head and torso of a man, but the lower body of a goat sits on a small island in the middle of the pond, playing the flute with a mischievous smile.
Excuse me for a second. I'm just going to go fawn over this guy.
I definitely don't think that joke was worth interrupting the GM for.
Oh, that was absolutely worth it. See, he's trying not to smile. He's mad.
That's bad smite then.
That's okay, bad.
Yeah,
Sorry,
next time
I'm
wait
sorry.
Until the sentence and then make the bad joke.
Definitely not worth interrupting.
Sorry.
You get a quack for that.
I love
one.
the joke.
I get a quack.
Just wait till the sentences are over.
Quack.
And he has a mischievous smile all across his face as he's blowing into all these pans, into these pipes. And he makes eye contact with both of you and just keeps playing, starts going into it, but now he's got like eye contact locked on you. Were you still playing your flute?
Oh, yeah, that was the plan.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So he makes eye contact, gives a little nod and like starts like spinning his head and his hands with it, like dancing as he plays. And as he sees you, he picks up the speed again, and you match him and go right along, and like he's somehow able to give a full wide grin while still blowing on this flute. You can tell he's enjoying this. And then you keep going. Oh.
There's teeth gaps?
You go. What do you mean?
Well, I think Edward's breaking character of his dumb animal a little bit and looking a little confused at this poor fawn and wondering how the heck he's doing it with such a wide grin.
Mm-hmm.
The fuck? Oh, right, dumb animal.
It's weird. It's weird.
What? So I will continue to match him. I will start to... There's a whole lot of it left. I will start to pour a little bit more joy and a little bit more passion into the playing, almost siphoning my magic through the instrument as I do.
Okay. Can you make me another performance check?
Is it at all possible to aid Casimir using a war gong, or would that just be counterproductive at this
You
point?
are currently swaddled
trying
outside
to-
the hedge.
Trying to stealth.
I'll give you an idea. I'm not even casting guidance because I think that would be too obvious.
Yeah, probably.
Again, I don't have pan flute. This will have to do. Oh, he's done it again. That is a 2-0. Yeah.
All right. Cool.
I hope you're wearing pants, my friend.
I am not wearing pants. I'm wearing shorts.
Haha!
You might have to cut that. I apologize. I was trying to block it, but it didn't work super well.
It's okay.
Shorts are fine.
It just doesn't look like it.
It was only
You
half
continue.
a second, so.
You play it, and you're able to just pour that much more into the song. And he nods, and as your joyfulness gets put into the music, he jumps up and starts dancing around on his rock and plays even harder. Now following you a little bit. He's letting you take the lead. And then you keep playing, and finally you go up and then bring it to a crescendo and then fade off. And the grove is utterly silent for a moment. And then he says, "Ha! Well met, stranger. You've played well today, and I appreciate that very much. Why don't you call your friends in, and we'll have a talk."
Good thing there was no gong.
Casimir chuckles and says, that was indeed glorious. I have not had a duo like that in quite a long time. Apparently he knows you're out there. You all might as well come in.
I'm currently mid-process licking my inner left thigh and going, so I thought pretending?
Yeah, probably. That's my guess.
Okay. Put my leg down. I almost got it. Never mind.
Did he see us? Do you think he saw us?
You're just gonna hear you're just gonna hear Carl whisper into Clyde's ear. Yeah, I think they figured it out.
Damn it! I was being so sneaky. She'll just
I
pop
know.
up from the
It's-
bushes.
You did
Actually-
such a good job.
Yeah, y'all do me a favor before you come out of hiding. Will you just turn 180 degrees and make sure there isn't an arrow pointing at your back?
What?
Veil
What?
Pip cast minor illusion.
Oh no.
What is the minor illusion?
Oh my god!
Yeah, I'm joking.
No, oh god. Oh
There is an arrow.
The entire party just starts gaslighting poor Clyde. No, don't.
How long has it been there?
Been there.
Oh my god!
No, because I am absolutely picturing some fey creatures just sitting behind them with arrows drawn going, they gonna do something stupid? They gonna do something stupid?
I mean, Veil Pip could just
Right,
have an arrow cast behind them, but he's not, because that would be mean.
Okay. Clyde, make a perception check for me.
Okay.
But he could, though.
Oh, an actually good roll.
Woohoo!
I just hear Smython laughing.
24 perception.
Very nice. There is no arrow pointing at your back. There's nothing beyond the natural forest out there. You can tell that this place is a little different. It feels honestly a little bit more like home than other places you've been in this realm.
Which home?
But yeah, there's nothing watching you.
Throwback. Home is always watching.
Home's always.
Father knows when you sleep. He knows when you poo.
Just remember.
He knows when
home
you
is-
eat glorp spheres.
And he knows all about you.
You. But just remember, home is where the blood is.
Ugh.
Home is where the blood is.
That would have been a great tagline. Damn.
That would have been. Wish I thought of it earlier.
Hindsight.
I'm
2020.
pretty confident
Never-
there's nothing here, actually. Most confident I've
So-
been In a couple days, actually.
Casimir will bow to the fawn in front of him and said, I do hope you will not think my... Sorry, I failed at wording here. I do hope you will not think my caution an insult. Where I come from, anybody who reveals knowledge in such a matter is usually doing it from a position of strength.
Oh, well, that's mighty interesting. Have I revealed knowledge to you then?
It's like, oh, simply the fact that you knew my friends were there.
By the way, when
Not
he
that
bowed,
they
I
are
fell
the
off.
stealthiest people on the planet, but still.
That is very fair. I would perhaps say that I haven't proven that I'm not speaking from a position of strength either. But caution is all right. Caution could even be warranted in this forest. No need to worry about elvish arrows, though, although a few clearings over, perhaps.
What about fawn
Why
arrows?
Elvish specifically?
Did you say farm arrows?
No, fawn.
Fawn. Okay. What's a fawn?
That thing. Our esteemed host.
Yeah,
Well,
I know
actually,
these guys.
Or satyr.
I am actually a
perhaps.
satyr. Yes, yes,
Oh.
yes.
Please excuse me. Again, where I come from, there is
Where
often
I come
confusion
from.
between, and I would not dream of insulting you in such a manner.
Of course
They
not.
kinda
But please,
look a little similar.
I know my fair cousins. They are probably a little bit of a homebody compared to me.
You look like
Are
you're
we-
half
Please
goat.
introduce all yourselves. Well, yes, in fact, I would even call you cousin. I can sense the Fae
Oh.
upon you.
Wow, I
So,
didn't. I mean, I've got so much family, I could hardly tell, anyways. So hey, how's it going? How's Aunt? How's Auntie doing?
What?
Okay.
They're all fine.
Casimir very quietly whispers to Edward and says, whatever you do, don't give them your real name.
Okay. Hi, I'm Edward.
Oh, that told me more than I expected it to.
Not his real name.
Yeah, I'm like, that could
Hey,
actually mean
no!
several
There's
things.
that took you that one.
Wow, you're so polite introducing yourself. Not a lot of people do that to me.
Well,
Look, we have standards of etiquette now. Come on.
yeah, well, most of the people I first meet is usually with an insult. You should ask Casimir here what I called him when I first saw him.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
That was a good one.
always the prankster.
I'm pretty sure it's illegal in many countries.
To insult someone? Oh, wow, that's bad.
So we
Oh, no,
have
I'm
Edward
just
here.
assuming how bad the insult was.
That's me.
We
That's
have Edward here. We have Casimir here. Who else?
I never
I'm
actually
Ked,
gave my
that
name.
helps.
Oh, he hasn't given his name
But
yet.
Edward did.
Huh?
I
Edward-
did say your
Edward
name.
said his name.
I did.
Shit.
No, but I did not give him my name.
I know you didn't.
Yep.
Very good. Anyway, I am Ked, if that helps you feel any more at ease.
Kid.
Carl is gonna bow very nice. They say, "My name is Jose."
Jose. Marvelous to meet you.
Oh,
And who do you ride upon?
are
Wait,
we?
is he just flying or is he with Veilpip?
He's just kind of gently flying around Veil Pip's head, and this is Hail Bilp.
Hail, babe.
Hi,
Hey,
I'm picturing Veil Pip.
His dad's name is Hail Bob, so Hail Bip, we're fine.
I'm now picturing Veil Pip with, instead of a wizard's hat, like a straw wizard's hat, and he's got a little straw sticking out of his mouth.
What's missing
Exactly.
is the pitchfork.
They're gonna be looking for a completely different dude. They're gonna be looking for a dude in a wizard hat, not a straw hat. We're fine.
Pleasure to meet you, Hail Pip. And cousin, your name? I would know who entered
Nah.
the
Nah. Nah.
Nah,
Last time I gave my name to a cousin, you know what happened? It was
what
the worst prank of my life.
Oh, did you
On
end
your
up
part
at one
or
of those
theirs?
improvised weddings too? I
What?
hate that damn prank.
If you don't know my name, then I'm gonna keep it that way. I'm sorry. I know.
Oh, 'tis fair. 'Tis fair. I shall call you Nah then.
Ooh.
Nah.
No.
Or nay.
I like it.
Per.
Hey,
My name is Nanya.
none of your business.
None, yeah.
Why?
I like Danya.
I'm kind of new to the whole society thing.
Mm-hmm.
Why
Society.
don't we want to give real names? I'm confused.
Can Veil Pip or can Carl whisper in his ear?
Casimir's just sitting there, like, just massaging his temples.
Were you asking the whole group?
No, I'm just asking. I'm just asking you. Can Carl gently whisper in Edward's ear why you don't make deals with the Fae?
He can. I was curious who Edward is asking.
Everyone.
Or was it just straight out there?
Yeah, just straight out there.
Okay. So yeah, Carl can answer that.
Carl would like to, as like discreetly as possible. Like, keeping in mind, Carl is Fae. He's gonna say this as discreetly as possible. Yeah, don't make deals with the Fae. I say this as someone from the Feywilds. Don't give them your name, my friend. Look, what did I say Carl's name was again? I'm sorry.
Jose.
You need
Jose.
to remember that.
Jose, that's
Yeah,
right.
Jose. Yeah,
Jose.
remember
Yeah. Keep in mind, if you make up a fake name, you should keep it in mind.
I really should. I'm sorry. It was Jose though.
What's the Satyr's name again?
Ed.
Ed?
Ked.
Ed.
Ked. Like kid, but Ked.
E.
QED.
Are you not hearing me? I see
Oh, it's with a
blank.
Q, not a K.
QED?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh.
thank you.
Should write that down then. Hey, notepad. What did you tell?
Satyr.
Ked the Satyr.
Yes. I am well aware of how some of the cousins can act. The Fae is full of people who would take advantage of you, take that which is not willfully given, and manipulate you in all manner of fashion. However, this is not my interest. I'm merely to enjoy everything around me, the delights of life itself. The forest is a wonderful place for that. If only there were more grapevines. And he kind of gestures off to the side, and like grapevines start to sprout. And you, my friend Casimir, you played marvelously. I was actually going to ask, any who wandered in here to play me a song, and you have. It was delightful. You have impressed me greatly.
Casimir kind of looks around and goes, "Oh, you mean me, fine fellow? Oh, goodness, I'm sorry. I do believe you've been given an incorrect name. I am Telemachus. Pleasure to meet you."
Roll a deception check, please.
To be fair, real quick, can I interject saying something right after Casimir finishes that? I mean, to be fair, I call her Starfish all the time too, and that's not her name. I mean, I do that with everyone. I give them nicknames. I call them stuff. And that's the truth.
That is the truth. So yeah,
Yeah.
you can... Matthew can roll that at advantage.
Okay, what am I doing? Deception?
Deception check.
I can brief.
Not great.
But you're a bard.
Hang on, I can't math.
Can't.
Can't math.
Can't math.
13.
Ooh.
Okay. Oh, well, that is a shame. Telemachus, you said?
Telemachus.
Telemachus.
That is fair. Nicknames are also well known among my people. Anyway, you did greatly entertain me and enthuse me with your song. Bravo, I
why?
say. Bravo.
Why, thank you. Good. thank you, kind sir. I must return the compliment. You also did play with great skill, and brought back a bit of happiness to this cold heart of mine.
Excellent. Excellent. I am much pleased to hear it. So now that I have met all of you, you have met me. What do you in the wood? How can I help you? You have impressed me, as I said, and therefore I would wish to aid you in your desires, your quests, as such mortals have. Though, I mean, quests are a bit boring. Boring's not the word. They do cause excitement, but rather draining. They take so much energy that could be spent in happiness and pleasure. But allow me to help you as I may. That which would delight you would delight me.
What if questing is pleasure?
Yeah.
'Tis fair. 'Tis very
That's a good
fair.
question.
That is excellent. I may have misspoke. I prefer it not. But mortals, other fae, do seem to somewhat enjoy it, so who am I to gainsay? I will merely express that I find it very odd.
I
How
think you can have fun no matter what you're doing. Personally, you can make it fun.
How strongly is this guy glowing with magic?
Pretty darn.
Pretty darn? Okay.
Yeah.
My lord, or my lord, that probably wouldn't be. My good satyr, I come seeking a bargain.
A bargain.
Aye. Let me
Very well, speak.
Let me lay out what I have in mind for you. The bargain is to be completed here and now, or within the next 24 hours, if that is better. I am searching for something. I am trading. I would like to gain information that you may have about its whereabouts and about how one might acquire it. In exchange, I will give you a portion of the truest joy of my soul. Contingent upon the fact that I do not lose any of my memories, that I do not lose any of my abilities, and that you actually have the information that I seek.
That's real specific.
I will.
He
I
sounds
would
like you've done this before.
I also require a promise thrice spoken from you that you will not speak anything but the truth and the complete truth to me.
You've
In the-
definitely done this before.
Can the conjuration wizard make an insight check?
Sure, on what?
Just. I'm not even sure. I just know that this involves the fact that Casimir has clearly done this at some point before. Like, this is not someone who is going to talk to an extra-dimensional entity for the first time. This is not, "Hi, my good sir, how are you doing?" It's like, "Dormammu, I have come to bargain. How the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah.
This is
Alright.
what's his facey, having been dealing with Dormammu for 10,000 years already. Hey, we're here again. I'm here to bargain.
Dormammu,
Yeah.
Alright.
Dormammu.
Yeah. Roll a perception check.
Oh, not no.
Oh.
Sorry.
It would have to
Not
be
you,
a perception. It would have to be a perception check.
Not him. This is for. Actually, while he's rolling, Smython, roll a persuasion check, please.
Persuasion. Oh,
Well, I got a 9, so
Oof.
Wow, this guy knows what he's doing.
we have established that Veilpip's perception is.
I think at this point we've also established that Smython sucked all of our luck because we've all been rolling crap all day, and you've rolled the natural 20s.
Is this what happens when I play instead of DM? Does the luck reverse
Right?
itself?
I feel drained all of a sudden. Like I
Well,
haven't
I
felt the
want
touch
to
of a
talk
20 for a
crap.
long time.
But you're also talking to somebody who had a character who didn't hit anyone for like the first 4 sessions. Because D&D Beyond, going D&D Beyond.
I hate digital
Michael, I'm
dice.
going to burn
I do too.
one additional luck point to re-roll
Okay.
that.
That's 2. He's got 1 more.
Okay.
That's per long rest, right?
That is a bit long
For a long
rest,
rest.
yeah. Thankfully. And
Damn.
thank you for using them.
Perception.
That's still a damn.
I love
Sorry,
the work feat.
math can't math. 22.
Okay.
Higher than I've rolled
Nice.
this entire session.
Not hard.
Wait, I did a good one.
It's not.
My friend, you speak eloquently and well. I must first ask if I understand your proposal rightly. What is it that you are seeking?
And Casimir holds up his hand and says, but you, of all people, know that information comes at a price. We can, of course, discuss a separate bargain for that piece of information.
True. I just would hate to bind myself into so rigorous a bargain for something that may be a pittance to me.
Well,
You have already impressed me, as I said. I am happy to do what you want without a deal, as you would call it. I feel you have already paid me, and therefore I am happy to share at least something with you without you needing to risk your truest joy, as it were.
while I greatly appreciate the offer, I will have to decline. I have had, well, won't go into that. Look at it this way. If you can't give me the information that I'm asking for, you lose nothing. Even if you can give me the information, you still lose nothing, and you gain something that, based upon the way you play, would be very valuable to you.
But, as you've said, knowledge and information are extremely important and valuable. And you say that by giving you said information would not at all cost me anything, but instead give me the benefit of your payment. However, without knowing even the slightest hint of what you are certainly seeking for, I may give you something of great import that I would not find even your truest joy, as strong and powerful and of benefit as that might be, to actually be a worthy payment. What if you asked for the location of the home of the gods? What if you asked for the means with which to kill me? What if you sought to find the portal to the Fey realm that lies within this very wood? What if you merely
Cat.
seek
I'm
to
sorry,
know...
what?
Hey, Cat, excuse me. Would you give us a sidebar for a moment? I gotta ask.
Huh?
I gotta ask him a few questions. Just real quick. Can you like turn around and not listen to us? For like do
Me turn
earmuffs,
around?
earmuffs. Yeah, you
Me-
Cat,
me turn
earmuffs. Yeah,
Um,
earmuffs, plugs,
um,
or something.
I mean, I heard you sneaking. I feel like that might be difficult. I could turn around.
He holds up his hands and I can psychically message you, remember?
I forgot about that.
So I will
Okay.
message you and say, what seems to be the
No,
trouble?
God, he's in my head.
Oh, that is impressive. Very well, I can't listen on that. You, my friend, and he turns to Clyde. Anyway, you two continue.
He
and then we'll
goes,
get back to...
hold on. Hold on. He goes, hold on, let's verify. And then he thinks really loudly. All satyrs stink like fawns. Does he
I
react?
can't hear your thoughts. Don't worry, I always say that. Don't worry. Everyone tries thinking something. I have no idea what you actually said.
Okay, that was good. I'll give you that.
All right,
Okay.
Okay.
That would freak a person out, let's be honest.
Oh,
Okay, right. So, if I'm piecing this together real quick, right? Okay, so first off, you're offering to give you a piece of joy, which is a piece of your soul. I'm not going to question that, or go even further than that. Okay, I'm just acting as like having watched some business deals and done some in the past. All right, you got to get your herbs some way, especially if you're a whole hermit. I can't keep a straight face after that one. Sorry, everyone.
That was
So
Oh, God.
he's given us a free piece of information by telling us that you've already supplied him with a great piece of joy. He's very, very happy. How can you determine whether or not your piece of soul or your piece of joy is actually going to be a piece of joy for him? Perhaps your torment is someone else's pleasure, or someone else's pleasure is your torment, or your pleasure is someone else's torment. You could be offering to give him a genuine piece of torment for the rest of his life.
You have a valid point. However,
We've
based
already
upon
given
the
him
way...
some joy. Carry on, just with
No,
that
but,
thought.
but factor this in, my furry friend. If I accept it, no matter how much joy he claims he's given me, it is or claims I've given him, it is outside the bounds of a bargain. At which point he is doing us a favor. We do not want to accept a favor from him. Favors have hooks. Deals, if crafted correctly, can be controlled.
Where's the favor go, though? Because we could ultimately say, at the end of the day, that we're not happy with what he offered, and he owes us a favor because he didn't give us enough for
But
what
he's
we
under
supplied to him.
But he is under no obligation to do so.
Then we're not under no obligation to repay the favor. If we don't create an obligation to begin with, but he's offering right now, is that an obligation?
Unfortunately, I don't know enough about the Fae of this world to be able to be sure. I'm simply operating in the safest manner I know how.
Does their dealing work inside our realm?
Given the fact that the magic from this realm was bleeding through into the other realm, I would assume to a degree it does.
To a degree. Wow, I'm learning a lot today. This is great. Thanks.
Well, again, I could be wrong. I don't know everything. But my instincts tell me this is the way to go. Again, could be wrong.
Well, you're doing great so far. I just thought I would, cover a few details, make sure I understood too. Thank you so much for, taking the time to explain it all out to me. New in this world, it's great.
Yeah, so, no, so as am I. It's anyway.
Anyway, yeah, thanks.
I'm thinking.
Black.
Problem is, this is out of character. The problem is he has a valid point. He does not know what I'm asking for, and that could put him in a very awkward position. And that's not, all verbal sparring aside, he's got a valid point. The
As
problem.
you're pondering that. Oh no, finish that.
Oh,
finish
go ahead.
that.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Go ahead.
As you're pondering that, Ked has turned to Clyde as you two were communicating, and he's like, "Hello, cousin. Nane, I believe we've established we shall call you. You seemed very intrigued that there is a portal to the Feywild. Why so?"
It'd be interesting to see kind of where it ended up going in the Feywild, since, I'm from there.
So I know, but
Yeah.
you were not aware. You were not aware of it. I had presumed that you, at least, of the party, would have been aware of it, as you are from our home realm.
Look, we're from very far away. Be nice.
I love your commitment, by the way.
My arms are so freaking tired of doing that.
Guess what? That's not where I came from, right?
What?
Is that where I came into this?
No.
Okay. I'm assuming I didn't know about it.
No.
Yeah. Okay. I had no idea.
The Feywild's pretty big.
Completely honest. Yeah.
Oh.
But I just
Alright.
wouldn't have known that there was a portal here. I had no idea I was there.
Oh. All right. I guess sometimes different people know different things of the area. My apologies. Anyway, yes, there is one.
cool. Do you know where it
Yes.
leads?
Oh, like
Yes,
where in the
Edward?
Feywild?
It's
Edward?
actually me. I'm sorry. Whenever you have a chance,
Oh.
I have a general, actual
Oh.
realm world question.
Oh, okay. Yes.
What's the lore of Feywild for you? Is it a direct mirroring of the world of the realm that we're in, an attachment to the one we're in, or is there one Feywild for every world?
I wouldn't say it's attached to every world, but the realm of Fey can connect to multiple worlds.
Okay, so it is one realm as opposed to each realm has their Fey realm, Shadow realm, Celestial realm ordeal.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Because I think I see where you're going with it. To be clear, it's not that there is only one Fey realm for every universe, but like each Fey realm might be connected to 10 planes,
Right.
and then there might be another Fey realm.
Okay.
So.
Cool. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Where it leads? Let me think. I have to. I'm not used to that question. I go there and I come out.
That's fair.
That would
The
be
basic question is, how close to the city is it?
which city?
The one with all the festivals. The big ones. You know,
Clarify. Festivals here, festivals in the Feywild. I'm unsure what you
Feywild.
mean.
I don't know festivals
Feywild
here. I
festivals.
mean, I went to one, and that seemed pretty fun. I got to fight somebody.
Oh, very nice. No, there are plenty of cities that have festivals in the Feywild,
No,
so
no,
I'm
no,
not
no,
sure
no.
which.
The big one with the royalty.
Oh, all right. Let us see. Well, this portal leads to the region of the sapphire thorns of Gemithian.
Sounds flowery.
Creates new
That-
note.
Since Carl is from the Feywilds, he probably shouldn't. Is this anywhere where he
The-
knows where it's at?
Sapphire thorns.
Sapphire thorns
Of Gilmithian.
of spell that.
GILMITHIEN.
Can you
Okay.
do that again
Thanks.
from the beginning? I'm kidding.
Okay. I've got it. Sapphire thorns of the Gilmithian.
Pretty sure I spelled
Of-
Sapphire wrong, but that's my problem.
Not of
Oh.
the Gilmithian, just of Gilmithian.
Of Gilmithian. Okay.
Yeah. It probably doesn't matter, but you never know with some of these things.
The wiki is very
Went to the
exact.
wrong
people.
one.
The wrong hand has touched the
Did
beacon.
he just say diagonally?
Diagonal alley, completely different place. Totally understandable confusion.
Yeah.
Suddenly, Harry
and,
found himself in the Twilight Zone.
Clyde, roll a history check if you'd like.
I would like to roll better.
At advantage.
I feel that pain in my heart and soul.
Fucking the same roll.
It must be Smython. He rolled twice the same roll and it's really good. You rolled twice, it's really bad. Smython is just sucking it all out. Stop touching your desk.
Look, I touched my desk and now my USB devices are complaining. I'm not gonna do it again, okay?
Look, sir, I will touch what I feel like touching. Thank you.
I know that you've sucked luck out of
You
dice by
won't.
touching the table, so I
No,
feel like there's
touchy,
some
touchy.
connection here.
No, touchy. No.
All right, what'd you roll?
6 total.
Okay.
Oh boy.
That sounds like it's probably
She's
in
real
the Feywild.
distracted. She's real distracted.
That location sounds like it's
Lots
probably in the
happening.
Feywild.
Probably.
Cool. I think I've heard of that. Yeah, that sounds like maybe something I've heard of before.
Maybe on
Kinda.
Okay, I'll give a little bit more. Yeah, you feel like you've heard the name, but you can't place it. So it's
Cool.
not an
It
utter
sounds familiar. I have no idea where that is, but cool. Very neat. Awesome.
Yes. So, if you need to travel, we can of course perhaps discuss how you may find this portal. It's actually very simple if you know.
Oh.
And
There's a
as I
trick.
said, trick is such a strong word. I wouldn't say so. But as we've said, your friend is already impressed me, and so I am willing to give you that information if that's what you want. Again, I yet have to know what. What? Pardon?
I'm good, thank you.
Okay. I wish I could help you all, but you're all also tight-lipped. Has the mental. What?
And
For biscuits.
Casimir said. Casimir shakes his head and says, "I appreciate you. I appreciate your patience with me. You, my dear sir, pose a valid point. You would not want to put yourself in a false position, a position of potentially harming yourself or the realm that you are in. So I will give you this much for free. The object I am seeking is, I believe, of extraplanar or extraterrestrial origin to your world, or to the human world outside of this one, assuming where I think we are. It is small, and as far as I know, it is not directly linked to any of the pantheons of your gods in this location. It is a magical item that serves a single purpose that I do not believe would affect you in any way. Okay. Right, Jack, your USB hub problem spreading to my computer. What the hell?
Okay, it is not my fault. It is entirely just my little USB hub going, I can't take it anymore. Even though I have half of it unplugged, which is weird. Look, I have like 23 USB ports on this thing, and I still don't have half of them hooked up.
I think it's just screaming, we're not gonna take it.
Take it.
No,
7.
we're gonna take it.
It's entirely an issue of I don't have a case that was meant for these USB ports, so I'm kind of out of luck.
I can't tell. What is Smython trying to count?
I think he
Oh,
is.
how many
His
USB
marbles.
ports? How many USB ports I have on USB hubs on this computer? I have 25 USB ports via hub.
Why is
But
my
they
computer
usually-
not working?
Okay, but they usually don't act up like this.
Too much.
But this never happens except the other times. Anyway,
This never happens except the times it does.
I already know. All of mine is because I still have my Oculus Rift hooked up, and it hates. It just hates my
Yeah.
computer in general.
bad rift. Rifts are such problems. Anyway, who wants to know about an elvish portal? What? All right.
Same
So-
issue, honestly.
Fey, elvish, this and that. Fey.
Are they the same?
He misspoke. All right. So, Telemachus, my dear man, allow me to try to reiterate to make sure I understand this correctly. You are seeking an extraplanar and perhaps extra magical something of extraterrestrial origin, not connected to the gods, magical of one purpose, and it seems to not cause me any problems.
That is, to the best of my knowledge and understanding, yes.
Excellent. And the deal you propose is that here and now, or within the next 24 hours, I will give you the information of any sort that I have that may lead you to this item. Actually, yes. Yes, you didn't. You said information relating to.
No, what I specifically said, my good man, or sorry, Satyr, I don't know if you see that as an insult. Good person is if you have the information on its location and the knowledge of how I might obtain it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I think I need to
Thank
switch
you,
back
thank
to
you. I
the
do
sequel
appreciate
music.
clarity. So provide here now within 24 hours the information of the location on this item. Shall we say and/or how you might obtain it?
No, and.
Oh, and you need the location and how to obtain it.
Correct.
Oh, all right.
Which, yes, I know is a bigger chunk, which is why I offered something so precious to me.
He is a tasty little morsel.
Yes, indeed. And if I have said knowledge and give it to you, you will give me in return a portion of the truest joy of your soul?
Yes, I will give you a portion of the joy in my soul. Of my soul.
Is truest no longer part of it? I believe truest was.
Oh, did I
original.
say truest? Sorry, honest question. Did I say that? Okay,
You did.
that's fine. Then yes.
Yes.
Yes. Then yes, I will give you a portion of that.
Okay, and then with the added clause that you will not lose any of your memories, abilities, as somewhat implied before, but for clarity, I will need to already have the information of which I speak, with a thrice-spoken vow to speak only truth. Was there any other part?
To speak truth and the whole truth. I did specify that.
That is very fair. May I confirm that is the whole truth that I know? It would be, of course, impossible for me to speak the whole truth on almost any matter.
And Casimir nods and says, yes, obviously I do not expect you to create information that you do not have.
Yeah, but as you said, these things can be quite specific.
They can. That was an excellent point of order. I'm glad that you addressed it.
Yes, I will have to thank Plooster for the lawyer lessons again. It's been ages since I took them. Honestly, this seems a bit much. Are you sure this is what you want? I am willing to make this vow and to deal with you, but honestly, it does seem quite a bit much.
And he shrugs and says, are you concerned that you will not get your money's worth? Or are you concerned that I will not? Or your value's worth? Or are you concerned that I will not?
A matter of both? I'm not used to this specific thing, and I am merely a satyr. I'm not one of the archfey. Or one of the lords of the realm.
Insight check.
It's unlikely that I can give you
Insight check.
as much as you want. You would like to make an insight check?
Insight
Yes,
check.
100%.
I agree.
Absolutely.
okay.
Like,
I'd
Okay.
love to
Everyone
make an
with
insight
insight.
check.
Please.
Yes.
All right.
I have seen
Everyone roll an
Critical
insight check.
Role campaign 2. Thank you very much.
Yeah. So the insight check, like
You've
calling
got
out
to-
like that. That is. Did he do a natural 20 or is it 1?
That's gotta
God
be in
damn
that
it.
one.
That wasn't that one. Oh, God.
Damn it.
Oh no. Okay.
Fourth
Okay.
Yeah.
night.
Yeah. And by the way, insight check calling out and just stating you want to do that is perfectly fine because that is
Because
such
in
a, I need this
conversation,
thing. Yeah.
that's something that you can be like, I need to do this because it's hard to break up RP like that.
Yeah.
But that is
yeah.
one that is
And-
like across the board, people are like, yes, we can do this.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
That's fine.
because in reality, that's a thing in reality where you're getting a constant feedback. You would be having. You're trying to figure out what this guy's saying, the true or not. So yeah.
Yeah,
that
that totally makes sense. What are you guys doing over there?
Rolling like
Okay.
ass.
Shit.
It's total
Okay.
6.
So we got a really bad.
Look. Veil Pips has wisdom as a dump stat. Please don't ask him to make wisdom save it or wisdom
All right.
skill throws.
All right.
It's bad.
What'd you get, Clyde?
11.
Okay.
23.
23. Okay,
I rolled
at
a
least somebody-
17. I
At
have
least
a
you
plus
have.
6.
At least you're rolling with us.
Wow.
Edward and Veilpip. Furry man speak good. He speak true. He speak good.
Come on,
His
Furry Man.
comment's real
Let's
good.
hear.
He knows how to twist
Um,
those words beautifully.
Yeah.
It's like a poem.
Clyde. Yeah. He seems on the up and up. Clyde. He's like, yeah. I mean, what?
Good fae. Good
why
fae.
would he lie to you?
Maybe.
Good fae.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have a sense of the fae. Good fae.
Okay.
You said this is
Um,
insight, right?
Good cousin.
Yeah. Insight check.
Hmm.
Smython
Yes.
with a 23. You can sense that. Yeah, he's telling the truth.
Okay. So he's not a
Good
Lord of
fae.
Fae. That's good.
So what does Veilpip with his 5? You understand?
Oh no, you fell in with the furry man speak good.
Furry
Oh,
man speak
okay.
good.
Furry man be good. I like your funny words, furry man.
Yeah, exactly.
Ah,
Just
yeah.
keep talking at you. Keep talking at you.
I just want to
Good thing-
roll a 20.
It's a good thing Veilpip has comprehend languages, otherwise he'd have no idea what this this guy is saying.
Roll at disadvantage with -5.
It'd be nice to
For
roll
you
the
and
double
all of your
digits
ancestors.
today. At some point.
Yeah.
Say again?
Hey, at least it can be negative double digits.
It's true. I haven't rolled in double digits all night. It's all been just single
Nope.
digits.
I don't
It's
think
been
I've
so
done
bad.
single digits either.
And
Don't
I-
feel bad.
Yeah.
And it's all physical dice either. I can't blame D&D Beyond. I'm not. I can't do it this time.
Smython with the 23 insight check, because it was actually all part of a statement. It was a part of a single sentence he was saying. You also know that he's telling the truth. He really can't quite see the point of going to this extreme. He's willing to do it, but he's like, so what?
This is also a conversation that I've literally heard you two have.
Is this
I just
is
have
this
to point out.
is this just a battle of wits between Michael and I at this point?
Yes.
Yes.
Sorry.
It's
Just
fine.
lay out the iocane powder.
Hold on, yes.
If it helps you feel any better, as soon as he started, I was like, this makes perfect sense that he would react this way to a fey creature appearing at all. And it was just totally not at all where I
Wait,
intended the
Wait, me or Casimir?
Yes.
You.
That's fair. Yeah, you're not wrong. That is exactly how I'd react to a fake creature. Okay, no.
But
Casimir's,
I think Casimir makes sense too.
I refuse
Casimir
to go
says-
into the
Perfect
woods.
sense.
Casimir says, I simply prefer to do things in ordered bargains. So if you're willing, I am willing. I would prefer the exchange to happen now. If it needs to take 24 hours, that's fine. I wasn't sure if there was... you might need to go and get the information, if you might know where it is, etc., etc. I prefer it to happen now. if
It's a
that's
waiting
possible.
period for Fey accounts.
You never know. Yeah. You look. They have to run a background check. They have to make sure that it's the right level Fae to have access to this information.
Okay.
But yes, I would like to make the bargain.
All right. Very well. He kind of looks around at you all. At your. All your faces seem far too serious. Hold on just a moment. He goes and grabs a couple grapes and squeezes them into his cup and swishes it around. It's like, oh, very well. He drinks it and then he marches forward and now, because you're being so specific, you said verbally spoken, thrice oath, etc. Did you need hands anywhere? I know some cultures like a hand on something. Shall I put a hand on my goblet?
And
How would you like that?
Casimir shakes his head and says, I believe your words will suffice, as long as you're not crossing your fingers behind your back.
He holds up his goblet hand and you can see all the fingers around it.
Mm-hmm.
So none are crossing. He holds up his other hand and holds him splayed out where you can see that. He holds himself up straight as he can on his little goat legs. Turns, walks to the top of the rock, that he was sitting on, turns and faces you, and says, I, Ked the Satyr, do hereby swear and make this bargain with you before me, that here and now, or within this location, here and now, or within the next 24 hours, I shall give you the information regarding the location of the item you seek and how you might obtain it. In exchange, if I have this information, you will give me a portion of the truest joy of your soul, on the stipulation that you will not lose your memories, your abilities, and again, I must have the information you have. I, Ked the Satyr, do so swear to speak the truth and the whole truth within my knowledge for this item. I, Ked the Satyr, do hereby swear to tell the truth and the whole truth that I know in relation to this item. I, Ked the Satyr, names changed to protect the innocent, but still binding, swear to share the information, the truth, and the whole truth that I know it regarding this item. To you, standing here before me, so swears Ked the Satyr, this bargain is struck. And with that, we shall pause and come back next time.
That's a
The year may have closed for now. We hope you met a friend this go around. Tired